Farm Credit preseason coaches show is with us is Kevin Ayers, the head football coach of the Wallace County Wildcats out of Sharon Springs, Kansas. And Coach, what do you expect this year's team?
Well, we have a very intelligent bunch. We're going to play hard, disciplined, physical football, hopefully, and put a better team on the field every week.
All right, folks, if you want to know a little bit more about the Wildcat football team from Wallace County High School here in Sharon Springs, all you need to do is go to openspacessports.com to find out about the Wildcats. Well, Coach, let's talk a little bit about your team. The run ended last year in that disappointing loss at Thunder Ridge at Kensington. But your team got stronger and stronger year round. How much would that success carry over to this year?
We hope it transfers. Anytime you make a run deep into the playoffs, you get those extra practices, extra games. It's just extra time for the kids to get better. So, we hope that was a springboard into this season. Our kids are very hungry and excited to get going.
Now, for those people that don't know that are watching, of course, you were a head coach at Jetmore, I believe, for many years before you came to Wallace County here in Sharon Springs. Had a great run at Jetmore and several championships there, and won a state title in 2007, I think it was, at Sharon Springs. So what do you attribute your success coaching-wise to your teams? I mean, where do you get that success? Great kids, committed kids, a supportive administration, parents that buy into our summer weight program. That takes a lot of it's a time commitment, it's a financial commitment, just believing in what we do. Our kids really believe in our program, and they believe in each other, and I think it's a culmination of all those things that give us the program we have. This team, strength would be what? Offense, defense, or is it going to be a combination? It's going to be a balance. You're going to see a team that comes on the field. We're not big, as you know from last year. We just don't have big size, but they play hard. They're very strong for their size, very aggressive, and a team, the team chemistry on this team this year, I think, is going to be something that hopefully carries us, for a deep run in the playoffs. What about leadership? Where does the leadership come from? Comes from our seniors. We have a great bunch of seniors right down the line. Caden Daly, Clay Shim, Dalton Walker, Callahan Grun, Tyrell Springsteel, Kyle DeFeller, and a new one, Reed Warner, to our group. And these kids, they are hungry. They want this. They're going to work already. They've had a great summer, so we're excited. As you look at your schedule throughout the season, starting from the beginning and working your way through the schedule and up toward district play and into the playoff possibilities, how do you analyze your schedule, the opponents that you play? A tough schedule. Our district across the board, including us, was hit pretty hard by graduation. And so there's going to be a lot of feeling out teams with new kids, new players, and new spots. So it's going to be exciting to see how coaches in our district put that all together. Like I said, we've all been hit by graduation, so it's going to be a little feel-out process there at the first to see who really is going to emerge as a strong leader in the district. One of the things about 8-man football, and I've never asked this question of anybody yet, but I'll ask it of you, the veteran coach that you are and the success that you've had. There are many times when the 45-point rule comes into effect for you, either at halftime sometimes or certainly in the second half early, and you don't get to play a full game. How do you handle that as a coach with kids who would like to get playing time, but here it is, the game's over? Yeah. How do you deal with that? It's a difficult situation. It really is. It's tough to coach at that point because you want your kids, those varsity kids, they've earned the right to play. And to shut them down in the middle of, the first quarter or something like that, it's tough. I see our district being pretty strong. I don't know if that's going to be a huge problem. We'll get out there and see. But it's one of those things that Monday practice rolls around, and our kids, if they've only played a couple of quarters, know that Monday is going to be pretty rough because you got to stay in game shape. You just have to. And so we treat Monday, we get after on a Monday and get them in shape and just keep them hungry. I think, when they're not getting the playing time, it keeps them hungry. They want to be out there. And so it makes for a very good competitive practice. Part of your success, any coach's success, I think a head coach would tell you, well, I got good people around me. I got good assistant coaches, and you certainly have good assistant coaches, and you're bringing back a guy who was part of your state championship team in 2007. Talk about that a little bit. Yeah, we're real excited. Jeff Hennick is joining our staff. He was, of course, our quarterback on the 2007 team, played defensive back for us. He's bringing a lot of excitement with that youthful, can't wait to get out there. Every practice, during the summer, he was in the weight room with me,
every day, and the kids love him. And along with Coach Gefeller, who's a veteran coach, as you know, has head coaching experience. So I couldn't have a better staff.
Well, listen, good luck to the Wildcats as you enter this season, and Open Spaces Sports will be proud to follow you throughout the season as well as we have the last couple of years. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you. Thanks for all you do for football in Northwest Kansas.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it a lot. The head coach of the Wallace County Wildcats, Kevin Ayers, as we report to you from Wallace, Kansas today on OpenSpacesSports.com.